Are you tired of fast food pizzas and ready to step up your own game? Let's go. No crap. So the Ooni Koda 12 is a great option if you're looking to get into pizza cooking, and Ooni offers a variety of sizes and the option to get a gas stove or a wood burning stove in whichever size that you're looking at. And my family opted for the gas pizza oven. But what the heck is he talking about? He has both ovens right there. Maybe some people like to buy the other one just as a prop for their video, okay? Now, while a lot of people will argue that you get a better taste out of the wood burning stove, we opted for the gas ourselves, and for a few reasons. One, we just love how sleek it is. I like the black better than kind of the steel look. It's got a smaller footprint for storage. And one thing that I love about either of these ovens are the folding feet. So no, whichever you get, it's gonna store really well. And if you go with the larger option, this chimney does pop right off. So it's not that much bigger overall. And obviously, Ooni boasts about their super fast cook time, claiming that you can cook a pizza in 60 seconds. Now, spoiler alert, I have had mine for a year and I have hit that time before, but we're gonna do one live together. And I really don't have anything negative to say about this. After using mine for so long, the only thing I'll say about it is it's got a high entry cost, but after that, it's been super nice to have on hand. The nice thing with the removable stone is it makes cleaning this really easy. While it's hot, you could scrub it down with a barbecue brush, or if you're anything like me, you'll take the easy road out. Just let it cool down, scrape it off, and then for your next cooking, just flip the stone and put it back in. The stone is the same on either side, and that is actually one recommendation that I got from Ooni, is to just flip it on over, and the high heat will actually purge anything right off of there. I mean, you can see that mine is like black and charred. It's still just as usable as ever. But it's so easy overall. You just pop it up through the little access hole and pull it out. I am no pizza expert by any stretch of the imagination, so please feel free to share any killer tips or recipes in the comments below. Okay, so we've got the gas line hooked up to the propane tank down here. It's tightened really nice. And on the back here, we've got a knob that lets us ignite and change the flame height. So we've been following Ooni's pizza dough recipe, and it's worked out really well so far. I know with this high of a temperature, sometimes you got to be careful if there's any sugars involved because those will just burn. So we just like to keep it simple for us. And we also like to make a couple extras, a cheese appetizer like cheese sticks, and then we also like to do a dessert which is like cinnamon bread. It's super good. And here's my biggest tip of all, spread cornmeal down and use that on the base of your pizza and sprinkle some on your pizza peel. That will make the pizza gliding off and on so much easier. And at the bare minimum, at least use flour, but I haven't found that works as well. But it's just a huge bummer when you go to slide it and your pizza catches and it like folds and falls and spills all over the oven. It's just no fun. So definitely use cornmeal. If you're cooking pizzas in a group, which we've done a couple times before, just make sure in between each pizza to let the oven have at least a few minutes to reheat. Like, it's not going to drop super low with that high of a temperature, but the temperature will drop and the cooking times will reduce drastically. One tip you can do when you're cooking is you can stick your peel in up and kind of back, heat it up for just a second. That'll just help it slide right in there. Just a little pro tip for you. So I'm just giving it a spin about a quarter of the way. So we'll spin it 4 times, get it all the way back around. And of course, it is raining on me right now. So one thing to be aware of is the weather. But we're almost there. It's looking good. Another tip, when I've cooked before, sometimes I've let the end that I'm gonna flip cook. Like you can kind of see it in the back. Like I would let that go until I saw that that was cooked, and then I would flip it. But you need to go just under, because it will actually keep cooking on all sides. It's just, since this is only a 1 burner unit, the bigger units have some on the sides. So this one's mostly the back, but there we go. Done. Beautiful. Here we go for the cheese sticks. I'm just watching the back end. See when that kind of starts bubbling up, then I will, or maybe like 15 seconds, something in there. Give this a little toast. Man, you feel so good just scooping that. And I'm giving this a little shake to help. I shake the peel to just help me flip the pizza, so I'm not like grabbing it and turning it. It'll burn your hands that way. But pretty fun. You just feel so manly, like you're at the grill, except more like an Italian man at the grill. And you can pull up a chair. Obviously, I'm just squatting here because I'm only cooking 3, so it really won't be that long till I'm done. Do another little toast real quick. Ooh, this is looking pretty good. I think one more side. I'm not sure how we're doing on time, but I think this is the 4th flip. It's looking nice. There we go. Cheese toast done. So I'm sure you've noticed that I have a large pizza peel, and this is the one that I prefer. I like to scoop the pizza and spin it by hand, or you can get a smaller one like this, which will allow you to reach out and spin the pizza internally without having to grab it by hand. So I'll make sure to link these down below because they are not included with the oven. So for the cinnamon pizza, I just melted a bit of butter in a bowl. I'm just spreading this around. And bonus tip, if you mix some melted butter and sprinkle it with some garlic salt. Sometimes I'll do this before. I'll put like garlic butter before the sauce to give the, almost like that Domino's garlic bread, which is delicious. And then I'm just taking, this is just a mixture of cinnamon and sugar. This little splash. All right, here we go with the cinnamon pizza, the dessert pizza. Now I know I said sugar will burn in there, but that's more referring to the dough, which hopefully this won't burn too much. We've done it before and it's worked out, so fingers crossed. But all I did was melted a little butter in a bowl And then I spread that on the pizza dough after I rolled it out. And then, nice. And then I have a little jar of cinnamon and sugar that's a mixture. And I sprinkle that all on, just a nice covering on top. And then when we're done with that, we'll actually spread on just a little glaze, which is delicious. That's totally optional, but it does add. Ooh, this is looking beautiful. Now, my circular pizza dough skills are nothing, so don't judge me on that, but it's all about the taste more than the look. So I think we got our last flip here. It's looking good. It's fun watching the dough rise too. It's so quick, you can just watch it live. I love it. And obviously you can leave this into your taste if you like it done a little more, a little less, you know, it's totally up to you. But that looks almost perfect. I think it needs just a couple more seconds on the other side, which is funny. This is literally, you got to give it a couple seconds. Bam. Let's go take a look. What a beaut. So you'll get together some powdered milk, sugar, and just a little bit of vanilla and mix it together until it just is this creamy glaze. And we're just gonna, real quick, drizzle that on like a cinnamon roll. And just like that, we've got our appetizer, our pizza, and our dessert pizza. This one turned out pretty good on size, but just like that, isn't that awesome? So now that we're done with the pizzas, I've shut off the gas and the oven, and I'm gonna give that a couple hours to cool down before I tuck it away. I'm just making sure the flame's turned off, but obviously as you're cooking, don't stick your face right up on here because you might lose your eyebrows. This thing has been a lot of fun for us over the last year. I definitely recommend it if you're shopping around. But aside from that, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.